Who's going to fight this war?
Well, let's bring in someone who has founded a super PAC, which will give money to the Donald Trump camp. His name is Eric Beach. He's joining us here and now in New York City. And I want to ask you right off the bat, this Egypt Air situation, we don't know whether it's terror or not. We don't know that. But it is an incident. It brings terror to people's minds. And we've been saying all morning that it's a plus for Donald Trump. How right are we?
Well, what do they look for when this happens? They look for strength and leadership. And there can't be a greater contrast between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. I mean, she was part of an administration that allowed al-Qaeda to be rekindled and basically ignored ISIS. And, of course, as Secretary of State, we know about Benghazi. So I think voters understand. I don't think this is an incident that is needed for Donald Trump because there's no clear distinction between him and Hillary Clinton.
Would you use it? I mean, this is a very difficult question because I'm asking you, would you get out there? You want to raise money for your super PAC. It's for Donald Trump. Would you actually go out there and use this incident overseas?
Well, I understand the premise of the question, but, I mean, for Republicans, terrorism is number 2. For Democrats, it's a little bit down more on the list. But I think there's just such a clear distinction between Donald Trump's presence and his leadership and Hillary Clinton's. It almost doesn't need to be used. I think that it's foreseen that Donald Trump is just a better leader.
Okay, now, you've got a super PAC. You're off when you're running.
Me and Ed Rollins.
Ed Rollins is in this as well.
He's
How
the
much
man.
are you trying to raise?
We're going to try to raise $20 million through the convention, and our hopes is to get it up to $125 to $150 million through the election. We are the financial resource. We have enough data. We have over 30,000 supporters. You may have seen one of your former guests, Stanley Hubbard.